So another popular ad that you can run would be open houses this weekend. Now you may not always have an open house that you have to be able to market, but that doesn't mean that you can't market a list of open houses for the upcoming weekend. So with this one, we have multiple pictures here so that Facebook can utilize all of these. If you want to edit these, you definitely can when you make your own copy. When you download it, you're just going to go file and then make a copy, and then you'll be able to edit them. And then you can always change the picture if it doesn't make sense for your area. So I'm in San Diego. This looks like a San Diego home, so this works for where I'm at. So if these are good for you, then go ahead and go with that. If you want to be able to change the picture, then you can do so. If you go to like elements, you can upload your own houses. You can go in here and choose a different house or choose a different picture that you want, or you can go to uploads. Then you can upload files from your computer if you have a picture that you want to be able to use. Now once you have these set up for yourself, you can go to share, and then you can go to download, and then you can go all 5 pages. And now it typically zips them in a zip file. So you'll want to open up that zip file. And then normally what you'll do is you'll want to take all these and then just drag them into your downloads, because they will not upload from your zip file. Now that I've done that, you can go ahead and exit out of this. And then what we need to do is we need to go over and create our search for the open houses for this weekend. So I'm going to utilize Redfin. You'd be utilizing your IDX website. Again, you're going to choose your area. I'm just going to utilize San Diego, again, just for this example. And then we're going to go over here to filters. It's up to you if you want to do like a max amount here, and you can even put that in your ad. So if you wanted to do like for San Diego, it'd be like maybe homes under 1 million. So then you could do open houses this weekend for properties under 1 million, something like that. I'm just going to leave it blank. I will choose 2 beds, 1.5 bath, just because that's pretty standard here. And then you can choose if you want to do townhouses and condos. I'm only going to do houses. And then I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to where it says open house and tours. And then I'm going to click on open house. And then this has this weekend here. And then you're going to click see 107 homes. Your IDX should be somewhat similar. And now here's the URL that we're going to put into our ad. Now I'm going to go into Facebook, go to my ads manager. And then once this populates, you're going to want to pick the correct business page. You may only have one, so you don't have to worry about this part. You just need to make sure that one's selected. For me, I have multiple accounts here that I manage. So if you have the same thing, you want to make sure that you choose the right one. And then once you're in the correct account, you'll go ahead and hit the green button that says create campaign. And then we will go ahead and get started with creating our open house ad for this weekend. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click create campaign. Again, we're going to be doing leads. We'll leave this as auction. Click continue. I'm going to do the manual setup. Click continue. Again, we are the special ad category because it's housing, so make sure that you select housing. And then above that, we do need to add the name of the campaign. So I'm going to do open houses this weekend. And then I'm going to add the date for this weekend so that I know when this was for, if I ever want to go back to the stats and see what I was running. So for this weekend, we'd be looking at the dates of August 3rd and 4th. So I'm just going to put August 3, 4. And then from there, we're going to scroll down. Everything else is good. So we're going to click next. And then the Adset name, I'm just going to name it the same thing. So open houses. We're going to do instant forms again. Make sure that you choose the correct page that you want it to go on. Maximize number of leads. The budget 20. Now on this one, we do want to set an end date. So the end date is going to be on Saturday, and then I would do it like early in the morning, or you can even do it, let's say Friday, and you could do it at let's 5 p.m. or even later if you want 8 p.m. So that means your ad will stop. And the reason that we want that is obviously the open houses are only this weekend. So you don't want to go past Friday, because then you're placing ads in front of people that don't have an opportunity to go to the open houses. So we'll go ahead and change the end date time. So now we need to scroll down, and we're going to be able to choose the location. Again, it usually starts at United States, so we want to click and X that out, and then you want to put in your area. So for me, again, for this example, I'm going to use San Diego. Now there's San Diego County and there's San Diego City. If it's the same way for you, you want to make sure that you choose the correct one and the service area that you provide. So I'm going to do San Diego City. And then we can't do anything with age or gender since this is housing, but we can do the interest. So again, we're going to add all of the same interests that we normally do, like Zillow, Trulia, all those. So I'm going to add those and then show you them. Okay, so you can see I have all of these here. So first time homebuyer, pre-qual, property finder, realtor.com, single family homes, Trulia, and Zillow. And then we want to keep the placements the same, so we can go ahead and click next. And then the ad name, again, we'll just do open houses this weekend. Make sure that you have the correct Facebook and Instagram accounts that you want to utilize for yourself. And then we are going to do a carousel if you want, or you can do a single image. We did download multiple pictures, so you can do this. I'm still going to just do a single image on this one. And then we're going to go to add creative, and you're going to click edit media. Then you're going to click on this add media. And then what we need to do is we need to upload the pictures that we downloaded here. So once it loads, you can select this and then click next. I'm going to do original so that the open house this weekend all shows up. Then I'm going to click next and click done. Now we need to add our primary text and headline. So here's all of my headlines. So I'm just going to copy these and then paste them over. So you can see there's one, and then once you paste it over, you can add another option here, and then you'll put them all in. So I'm just going to put these all in. And now I just need to add my primary text. So again, I'm just going to copy all this. Remember that you need to add in your info. Anything that's red in there, you need to change. And then the city you need to change as well. Make sure that you don't forget to do that. So the primary text. So you'll change the city name if that's not yours. So now I've added the primary text. We can scroll down, and then we are going to do an instant form. You're going to need to create a new form. So you're going to click on this, click continue, hire intent. You're going to name your form name. Again, I would just do the same names that we've been using since this ad's really going to only run for the weekend, and then you're going to have to do another open house if you want to do it for later on. Now the nice thing is these can be templates, so you won't have to do the full entire thing over and over again once you create one of these. So the intro, again, we need to be able to create a headline and then a paragraph. So we'll go over back to our directions here that you guys can copy and paste from. So right here, get your list of open houses for this weekend. We're going to paste that in. One thing also, background image, we want to go ahead and click that on. And then we need to copy this paragraph. Again, you need to add in your info and make sure you update the city name. I know I reiterate this stuff over and over, but I don't want you having it saying San Diego in your ad on accident. So make sure that you update anywhere it says that, and then add your number. Under questions, you'll want to scroll down and go to add category, contact fields, then you're going to do a phone number. And then right here, we need to add the description, let people know how you're going to use their information. So again, if you go over to the directions here, it says we'll use your contact details to send you a list of updated homes you can tour. So you're just going to copy that, and then you're just going to paste that into the message right here. And then again, we need to add our privacy policy from our personal website. So this is my personal website. If I scroll down, this is where you're usually going to find your privacy policy on your site. Usually you can just right click it, say copy link address, and then we can go over into here, go into the privacy policy section. Then you're going to paste the link that we just got right there. And then you can just type in privacy policy. Then we'll scroll down, and then you'll do message for leads. And then down here, you'll want to do in the description. Again, you can get all of this right here. We have this. Again, you'll want to update the city. You'll delete this section. And then here for the link, we're going to go back to the IDX site. So for my example, I just use Redfin for simplicity. I'm going to copy that because that's for all the open houses. And then I'm going to paste that link right here. And then in the call to action, I'm going to do click here to view homes with open houses this weekend. Say create form. Now that portion is done. Now the last thing to do is just hit the green publish button and your ad will go live. You want to give it a little bit of time for Facebook to process it, and then you'll probably start seeing leads come in. And you'll want to just kind of watch it, make sure that you reach out to these people right away. As soon as you get a lead, the quicker you reach out to them, the better opportunity you have to connect with them and potentially get their business. If you have additional questions, make sure that you come to one of our open houses. One of our open offices to talk about the open house leads or any other Facebook ads that you're running that we have trainings on.